Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am somewhere a little bit different from the farm. I've come to Reeton Nursery, which is my favourite garden centre ever because it's massive and the plants are so cheap. And I'm hoping to make a special visit today because I did ask permission whether I could make a video about this and I was given the all clear, so hopefully we'll be able to do some filming of what I'm going to purchase from Reeton Nurseries today and maybe do some drone shots just to show you how big this place is. So the way that this garden centre works is you grab a wheelbarrow on the way in and then you fill up your wheelbarrow, pay for it and go home with your plants. I think I might be doing multiple visits with the wheelbarrow to the van because I think I'm going to get a lot of stuff today, hopefully anyway. So yeah, I've brought the van. I've brought our camper van, which is a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter, so we should get lots and lots of plants in here. There's a few things that I've got made a mental note of that I want to buy today. There's like things like Astrantia, Veronica. I really want some pampas grass, and we'll just have to see what takes my eye when I'm walking around and see whether we come up with any inspiration for plants that I want to put in my perennial field back on the farm. So this garden centre is about an hour away from home, and I actually thought it was a bit further than this, but it's only an hour away, so that gives me a good excuse to come back a bit more often. So what we're going to do is go in, I'm just going to double check everything's okay and we are actually allowed to film today, and then I'll start showing you around. This place is honestly so big. I'm just here now in, I don't know what area this is, but there's quite a lot of ferns and foliage and things in here. I've spotted some eucalyptus, so I'm wondering whether to grab some eucalyptus plants because you can never have enough eucalyptus. And there's also some nice pittosporum and things in here. And they're only £4 a pot, which I think is brilliant for the size that they are. So maybe I'll grab a few of those. I don't know how I'm gonna like control myself. Look at this eucalyptus, it's £4. So I've just come out of the perennial area, which is behind me, and in there they have small pots of plants which are 90p each, which is amazing. I got myself some small pampas grass plants, although I've just walked into this section which is for larger shrubs, I think, and perennials, and there is some over here that already has flowers on it, which is bigger, so I'm just going to decide whether to get the bigger stuff. So this is like a shrub area, and as you can see it's huge, and there's lots of nice stuff in here. Like there's this 9-bark behind me, which is £4 for a decent sized shrub, and that is the panther variety, which is nice. So as you can see, there's just so much to choose from. I've already been to my van once and put a wheelbarrow's worth of stuff in there, so I think I'll be doing a couple more trips before the end of the day. But I'm loving it. I'm loving having a look around, and there's so much stuff. Even like now it's October, there's so much stuff still to choose from, which is amazing. So yeah, let's carry on having a look around. This place is so huge. I literally thought I was about to leave and I'd got everything that I came for, and then I see all of these other parts to the greenhouse. It's mad. So I'm lost again, but I think I might just pick up one more barrowful and then I'll be ready to go. It's a maze, honestly. So here's my final box of plants behind me, and I've got pampas grass here in the kitchen area of the camper van, and I had a really great time walking around picking stuff up from Reading Nursery, and as always it's just such an amazing garden centre. It's massive. You don't realise how big it is until you get in there and start walking around, so I definitely recommend, if you're local, to come and visit, or if you're on holiday in the area, definitely come and pick yourself up some cheap plants. So I've managed to fill the back of the van, and I've got some things down here, and it cost me £200, and I've got loads of really good perennials now for the farm that I can split and continue to propagate from as the seasons go on. So I've just unpacked everything from the van from my trip to Reading Nursery yesterday, and I've got all the plants behind me so I can show you what's what. So I'll just spin the camera around and you can see what I managed to purchase yesterday. So I think I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this anemone. I think that will be a nice addition to the bouquets. And then I've got 8 eucalyptus trees that are a couple of feet tall. And then I got some of this Pittosporum Elizabeth, but I like the variegated look to this, and it also has nice pinky freckles on the edges. I have got one of those in the garden that I bought from Reeton. It was about this size. I bought it a couple of years ago and it's quite big now, so hopefully they won't take too long to grow up. And then I've got some Eryngium Big Blue. I think I got 5 or 6 of those. And then this Physocarpus called Little Angel. So that should be nice for autumn foliage and things like that. And then I also got this Brachyglottis Silver Dormouse, which is very nice silvery foliage. Apologies about the dogs barking. And then just as I was about to leave, I really wanted some Astrantias. I didn't see any anywhere, and then I spotted loads of these in the greenhouse. So I got some Astrantia White Angel, and there was another variety as well, Astrantia Roma. So I got a pink and a white variety. I got quite a lot of those. And then I also got some of this Pittosporum here, which is Pittosporum tenuifolium variegatum, which is nice. And then I got 8 pampas grass plants, so they will be good for dried flowers and those kind of things. And then I got 6 of this salvia. Let's find a label. I really don't like the smell of this salvia. It doesn't smell nice, but looks good. Sylvia Nemorosa Cardona Pink. Nice. And then I got this tray of the 90p perennials, which is mainly Echinops Blue Globe and Veronica Inspire Pink. So I don't think I did bad really for 200 quid. Plenty of shrubs and perennials for me to be planting out in the field here. So I've got room there for perennials, and I've got 2 spare beds up here as well to be planted into. Here and here. What I'm going to do is take the weed membrane off these and put some fresh on with different spacing in it, because I think that's 9-inch spacing there, which is too close for some of the things that I've got there. So it might end up being like this kind of spacing, or maybe I'll try and get it in 3 rows or something like that. Maybe a little bit more tighter than this, but we'll see. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me to my favourite ever garden centre. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time.